So that blood is below Tenko's body, right? This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all floors. All fours, sorry. Let's look around for clues. It's important to figure out if the rooms are connected. It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around this dusty place. Yeah. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off so you can see into the next room. This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here. If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
Yep.
True. But it would have been difficult moving around under the floor, which means we need alibis of who was where while the seance was going on. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it would be pitch black. I guess that's why Kibo gets accused? That might make it impossible to move around in here. Then they could have used the light like we're doing right now.
No.
True. They used the light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? Kibo is also on the student council. He's certainly in the best position to have committed the murder. At least Tenko's murder. Oh, Angie's too. Dried blood. What the fuck? That has to be Angie's blood then. But, so she was actually moved to the art room afterwards. She had to have been doing something with the seance. That explains the similar position as well. But then, why, how, when, what the fuck? There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. It seems like, you know what, maybe it is two different killers, as unlikely as it is given the similar circumstances, but like, we're getting so many clues about Angie from how Tenko was killed. There's a bloodstain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here? Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. Is it put around backwards? You're right. There's a little bit of blood under the underside of this floorboard. Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed? I wonder. I can't really be sure yet. These bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. So that's from Angie. Angie was killed in this room. Blood dripping down from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. And the murder weapon. There's a sickle here. And there's blood all over it. Is this from Maki's lab? The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon. This came from my research lab. It did? A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. I guess it's just about the only way you can reach the back of the neck of somebody. Even then, I feel like the angle is a little bit odd because you'd want to be at more like a 90-degree angle. There's my fist there. Even though right now, I guess it's pointing downwards like this. If you're coming up from the floorboard, it's going to be more like this. Right? So the blade's going to be like here. I don't know. A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too. If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches. And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how could the culprit attack Tenko in a cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage. Obviously they came from under here. Put 2 and 2 together, dumb butt. But could it reach her neck? The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, hell, it depends on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question. Her posture is not in question. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right? That makes Himiko the most suspicious. Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle down under the floor in the dark. But probably not. Especially if they came from the other room. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Is that everything here? Oh, the crossboards? I would not have thought to examine those. Look! Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off. Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. Even looking at the enter mode. What the fuck? It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width too. And from what I can see of it, it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse. They could have used that. There's also chainsaws in Maki's lab. The question is why. Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing. So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? I think we finished investigating here. I feel like somebody else did this then to show how Angie was killed, because we wouldn't have figured it out otherwise. Maki, you wanna head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floorboard, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. So we need to look at the art room again. Then we need to look at Maki's lab. And we need to look at the side rooms. We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean? If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said. So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yes, of course. But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of 2 who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Oh, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, you should probably hurry. Alright, we need to talk to... Where'd Kokichi go? Kokichi just fucked off. God damn it. This investigation is over and shut. And it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Kung-Fu's killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place. No. Not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in here and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her? So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance? There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that. It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she had already been killed. That means she was killed in the dark. I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What the fuck? No, that's not real, right? Oh, okay. At least I noticed it before. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? What are you doing? My face. Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard? Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard. So, cut on the forehead. That's how Angie got hers. If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you've told us everything. Oh, sorry. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? What does that mean? Oh shit, it's time? We couldn't confirm the alibis, we couldn't check Mucky's lab, we couldn't check the other rooms. That fucking sucks. Confidence! Dreams! That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game. I can't argue that at all. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds. What? Does that mean we should go? I guess time's up. Oh man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check? I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Q perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew this magic circle the exact same way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the exact same tools too. Nothing suspicious about the whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see ya there. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Let's go too. Yeah. Okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes. What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Are you sure we can't check these other rooms? I need to head to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. Damn. Okay, well, I am out of time right now, so we will be right there. Poof! I just loaded instead of saved. Alright, so after doing all that last night, in an astounding display of dexterity and rationality, I accidentally overwrote my save file. Um, like, no, I just loaded instead of saved. So I had to redo all that again. But we caught up. So now, let's do this class trial business. Going in, I think my main suspects are Tsumugi and Kibo. And I still think Kibo's going to be more important later on, so mainly just Tsumugi. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Kokichi, because he's too obvious. It can't be Kyo, because that would be also pretty obvious. And also, at the same time, he really wouldn't want to do the thing. I don't think it's Kaito, because he probably wouldn't involve himself in this, unless the whole thing was a fake. But I don't really imagine that, especially with how, like, over the top his reaction with Maki was. I don't know. It could be. He certainly was unaccounted for during Tenko's death. Can't be Miyu because she's gonna be important to the computer. Obviously not Maki. Really doubt it's Himiko. Well, no, I don't really doubt it's Himiko. I'd say Himiko is a potential. But I think it's more likely to be Tsumugi. And then, so I'd say it's like Kibo. Basically the student council. The whole student council is the most suspicious. Just for different reasons. It would appear we all have gathered here. But it seems there are less and less of us. That's friends, being it that much harder to solve mystery. Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Gonta. Yeah. Gonta do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? More importantly, are you okay, Kaito? Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch. It's your fault. It is. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits died so far. Bitch, get back in your place. I may like you a little bit now, but you've no right to call Kaede or Kirumi that. And Rentaro sure wasn't one either. But that really, that's not true. That's objectively not true. I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine. These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world. It is as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable. Atua, please. Please lend us your power. It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua, considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all. She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God. Especially Atua. So what? Robots can believe in God? Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble. How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now. Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap. His trap? He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating. No, he didn't. Yeah, there's no way. Kimiko hasn't said a word. What should I say? Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. I see he's still more interested in that than the case. This trial's gonna be rough since I couldn't do any investigating. respected Angie and Tenko so much from the moment we met. Shut up! Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it. Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it? Yep, you guys have me figured out already, so there's no point in me keeping up the act. Kokichi never changes no matter what situation he's in. Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world. All the better to exercising, bitch. It's true, though I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it. Shut up! What the fuck is a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly. Oh, the couple's breaking up. That inner voice? It's probably just a radio or something. Like in taxis and stuff. It was unwise of me to confide in you all. God will do his best to help. So in the end, the culprit really was... no, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. Honey, what do you know? Atu and ghosts don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. Let's go. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard. We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped and, just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it? Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make Mona damn sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. The third class trial is about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. That's a lame thing to say. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial.